And a very good afternoon, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us today. I hope your Thursday is going well. My name is Sandy Elson, and on behalf of the travel professional community and travelprofessionalnews.com, I want to welcome all of you to this really interesting and informative webinar. Today's webinar is being hosted by the Mark Travel Corporation, and we certainly thank Mark Travel for their support. Our speaker today is Michelle Payette, Business Development Manager for Mark Travel. Michelle started her career in the travel industry as a frontline travel agent, specializing in destination weddings in Mexico and the Caribbean, and she did that for 7 years. Michelle joined Mark Travel Corporation in 2012 as a business development manager, growing travel agency business throughout Chicago, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Before we get started, please remember that you are all muted, but we welcome your questions. You can type in your questions at any time during the webinar in the question area you see on the right-hand panel of your screen. At the end of Michelle's presentation, we'll get to as many questions as we can. Also, at the end of the presentation, Michelle and Mark Travel will be giving away an incredible prize, a 3-night stay at the Rio Palace Punta Cana Hotel. You have to be present for the whole webinar to win the prize. And of course, pay attention because Michelle will be asking a question about something she spoke about during the webinar. So my suggestion is you may want to take notes. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to Michelle so she can get started. Welcome, Michelle.
Thank you so much, Sandy, and thanks for everyone for joining. Again, my name is Michelle Payette. I'm one of the business development managers for Mark Travel. And today we're going to be talking about the power of our 4 brands and which is best for you and best for your clients. So at Mark Travel, we follow a set of core values in how we do business. And one thing that I really love is we start out every meeting, every webinar, everything we do really with a gratitude focus. So that is basically what we have up here. And my gratitude is just really for you guys taking the time out of your busy days to join us and to learn how we can help you guys be more productive and more profitable. So this here is kind of our mission statement and everything that we're about at Mark Travel. What I love is that we were started by a travel agent 43 years ago. He still owns our company and he still has the same vision that continue to invest every day to make sure agents have everything they need to really thrive and succeed in this industry. So again, we are truly now the only family-owned tour operator in this business, and that is something I'm very, very proud of to work for us, Mark Travel. All right, so today we are here to talk about the benefits of booking our brands and really why you book one over another and so on and so forth. So again, with Mark Travel, we have so many options. We deal with 4 distinct brands. If you're not aware of them, we're going to go into detail of each brand and what the differentiators are. But basically, we have Funjet, Blue Sky Tours, and we manage the brands of United Vacations and Southwest Vacations. So really, there's something for everyone, no matter where you're geographically located. These airlines, we have something for absolutely everyone. In VAX, as Sandy mentioned, I started as a frontline travel agent, so I feel I can speak from valid experience that VAX really is one of the most user-friendly booking engines that are out there. What's great is you book any of our brands in one booking engine on VAX, so you don't have to know 4 different booking engines. They're all on one complete VAX vacation access. Groups, we're going to go into groups, but we have 2 awesome ways to offer your clients different ways they can book groups, with both our Groups Your Way, which is a flexible way to do it, or the normal contracted group. If you've ever heard of 500 Club, this is basically our VIP agencies that are have earned this 500 Club status. We have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, and they receive a ton of great benefits that I'll go over into a few slides. Bonus Cash. This is our agent incentive program, and I think it is one of the best in the industry. It is basically a reloadable debit card that you can earn money to put cash right into your own personal pocket. So who doesn't really like that? Engagement tools, we're going to go into Creative Connection, which is basically a website we've created that you guys can go in and customize marketing pieces with all of your own agency and agent logos on there. And then support, that's basically me and about 30 other BDMs that we have around the entire country. And our job, honestly, is to help you guys become familiar with our brands and help you guys grow your business. So that being said, we're going to start kind of digging into each one of our brands, 4 distinct brands, and we're going to start with our flagship brand of Funjet Vacations. Funjet Vacations, you might have heard of. We started basically with charter. We started with charters to Vegas. And then since then, we have grown all over the country. We have, this year, we're going to have charter value flight options out of 13 different origins going to Mexico and the Caribbean. This is where you guys are going to make your most commission. You make up to 15% commission on the entire package when you're booking charter value flight packages. On top of that, we also deal with almost every other airline. So we have over 70 plus carriers throughout all of the United States, almost every origin to offer to your clients. 2% bonus land commission. Basically, we have a whole slew of hotels that have signed onto a program with us that if you upgrade their room categories, we're going to pay you an extra 2% commission. So if you noticed on the charter flights, you can basically earn 15% commission. So adding some of these upgraded room categories, you could be making up to 17% on the entire land portion. Speaking of the scheduled air, I just wanted to point out that we have an aggressive scheduled air commission. You do earn 5% scheduled air commission on these published airlines of Delta, American Airlines, and JetBlue. Again, this is on Funjet Vacations. We have exclusive product with Southwest Airlines, which is something we are very, very proud of. I'm out of Milwaukee. We have out of Chicago Midway, Baltimore, Denver. We have charter flights where we have blocks of seats on Southwest Airlines. We can truly sell those flights further than Southwest directly can. So we are in pins and needles waiting for this, the flights, our charter flights to go up to sale for 2018. Once they do, we will have the Southwest product to the Mexico and the Caribbean loaded all the way through 2018, which is something that your clients cannot find anywhere else, even if they're on Southwest.com or any other tour operator. So something at Funjet, we are very, very, very proud to have this relationship with them. We have two different types of deposit plans for your clients. Starting really, if they're taking the all-in-one travel protection, that's all they have to put down. So if your clients are shopping online where they're asking for the full payment, this is a good way to help you guys close sales when you can say, well, I can offer you a low deposit of X amount. So again, we're always competing with those OTAs out there. Having our deposit plan is really a strong way for you guys to help close sales. And hopefully you are aware of our all-in-one travel protection. Again, probably one of the best in the industry, where on the majority of our properties, we are able to offer all-in-one travel protection. They can cancel for any reason at any time before that flight leaves, and they get everything back in the original form of payment, less the price of insurance. So again, amazing way for you guys to kind of close sales in advance. If they say, oh, I want to wait, what if the price goes down? Well, sell them the all-in-one travel protection, and a low price guarantee is included in that travel protection. So really a no-brainer, and one of the biggest things that Funjet Vacation is known for offering. We talked about the Funjet charter markets. This is a little not true. Not all of these are up for sale yet. For all of 2018, we do have Chicago O'Hare as well as St. Louis up for sale, but we are still waiting. It should be truly any week now for Midway, Denver, Kansas City, Milwaukee, Los Angeles, and Baltimore to still go up for sale. So you might not be directly in one of these cities, but again, keep these in mind when you're doing groups or destination weddings where you have, people coming from all over the country. Again, this is where you guys are going to make your most commission by booking our charter flight packages. So just keep these as a reminder. I know as agents, you have a million things to remember. So to make it easier, if you're used to booking in Vax, you'll see this is normally just where you put your search criteria in, your origin, where they're going, all of this information. But if you click on this charter destination search at the top, basically you can go in and say, do you guys have any charter flights out of Baltimore? And then you select the month as well. What it's going to bring up is this really awesome calendar. So this is going to show us you picked Baltimore in June of 2017. This will bring up all of the charter products we have available at that time. You notice some of them are grayed out. That is something we want to see because that means they're already sold out for those days. But otherwise, this is filled with our live inventory where you can simply, this isn't live, so it doesn't show you, just a screenshot. But if you hovered over this in backs right now, it would show you if we had a 2-night, 3-night, 4-night, all of the different lengths of stay that we have available. So if your clients say, yep, June 8th works, we want to go to Cancun for 7 nights, you would simply click on this, and the 7 nights, it takes you right into the booking engine. So it's a really great tool. Again, it gives you our live inventory so you can see what's available and what is sold out. So moving on to United Vacations. United Vacations has really been growing with us at a rapid pace. One of the reasons why is we are just hired to manage this brand of United Vacations. It is truly still owned by the airlines. So because of that, they are getting the absolute best price over any other tour operator on United airfare. So on the air portion of a package, they are by far getting the best pricing. We have exclusive air discounts right now out of all origins to Europe, to Florida, Vegas, and to Hawaii. So, you know, if you're in, you're looking and United is the best option, always look at United Vacations because, again, that discount on the air is sometimes going to be your best option. They do pay 5% on all international air. So again, I have a lot of my agencies using United Vacations for Hawaii and Europe. Why? Because again, that 5% on the air. Europe and Hawaii are a higher ticket item. So, you know, if it's a family going and that airfare is $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, 5% of that is a substantial commission. So that is one reason. Another reason is that the deposit is always $200 per person down. So it doesn't matter how much that published air is, you can always offer them a low deposit, which again, if they're looking online or some other tour operators, they are not going to be able to have that. And a lot of time people have to, you know, wait on booking a vacation because they don't have all the money. But to be able to offer only $200 per person, that's going to be doable for most people. United Plus bonus miles. So there is a whole way, there's a whole ways that they can earn more bonus miles. So if there's certain hotels throughout the month, they'll have, you know, if you book this hotel as part of the package, you're going to earn an additional 5,000 United Mileage Plus, which if you have any bonus business travelers, they love that. So again, just it's listed in back very clearly when they're earning bonus miles. So don't forget to point that out to your clients because it's a huge selling point, especially for business travelers that use United a lot. All right, moving on to Southwest Vacations. So Southwest Vacations, same as United, they are owned by the airlines. We are hired to manage their brands. Same thing for the air. They're going to get a discount on the air side of the package that no other tour operator will get. They are offering 3% air. That's to any domestic or international destination. So even when you're booking those Vegas or Disney or any domestic package, you will still earn 3% on that air portion. We have, again, the best prices on Southwest Airlines and the exclusive access to all the airline fares. So we have the business select in there, the wanna getaway fares, any class that Southwest offers will be offered through Southwest Vacations. Probably the one that they're most known for. They spend millions of dollars a year making sure you're aware of this, but is their bags fly free. So, you know, we really live in a day and age where airlines, unfortunately, are starting to charge for many things. So Southwest Vacations with the Southwest product and the 2 bags free, really, when you're thinking of golfers or, you know, families, anybody who's bringing a lot of suitcases, Southwest Vacations is going to be the way to go. Again, another thing that they highly promote is the no change fees, which again, people with tentative plans love to hear that. And similar to the United Mileage Plus, you can offer or you can earn even more rapid rewards points. What I love is when you're in VAX next to certain hotels, it'll say right there, okay, for the air portion of this, you're going to earn 1,200 rapid rewards points. And for this bonus hotel, you're going to earn another 1,000. They love to hear that. I fly Southwest a lot, so anytime I can earn extra points, I am all about it. And then lastly is Blue Sky Tours. This is a brand that we own, and we are very proud of it. What's great about it is we truly feel like the destination experts with this because the only thing they sell is Hawaii and South Pacific. Blue Sky Tours does not sell Mexico. They don't sell Caribbean. They do not sell domestic. So they truly know this product inside and out because this is all they deal with day in and day out. One thing that should be very important for you guys is Blue Sky Tours is sold only through travel agents. So if you quote this to somebody and they see it's a Blue Sky Tours and they go on blueskytours.com, it's going to ask them for an agent login. There is no way that they can take that and try and duplicate what you quoted to them. It is only sold through travel agents. And the reason we do that is because, you know, Hawaii and South Pacific really is something that's so customizable. We just feel it absolutely has to be booked through an agent. So we don't want any consumers booking this. We want it booked through the experts, which is all of you. Blue Sky Tours, as far as commission, is different than any of our other brands. It is basically on a tier base. So anywhere from 12 to 15% commission on every booking. But if you are booking Blue Sky Tours for the first time today, it is, again, based on a tier that everybody shares the same. So you could be earning top commissions on that very first booking. So a lot of my smaller agencies love Blue Sky because they don't have to earn a certain production to get a certain commission level. They can make that on the very first booking. We have set your own commission with all of our brands. Very simple process where you can just add $100 or so on to whatever you want to do. Blue Sky Tours, you can add as much as you want. If you want to add $1,000, you can. There is no cap. You can earn everything you want. One thing that is not listed on this screen, but I feel is one of Blue Sky's biggest selling points. When I was an agent, we booked our Hawaii through Blue Sky, and the biggest reason I did is because the taxes are included on the rental cars. I made a big oops and had to book Hawaii with a different tour operator, and I didn't know that that was not a common thing. So they called me from Hawaii and said, you know, car rental's telling us we owe $300 for taxes. I had no idea and had to take that out of my commission. So you only have to learn that once to learn the hard way. So with Blue Sky Tours, it's automatically included. You don't even have to worry about it. All right, so as I was talking about this set your own commission, this is a great feature in VAX because a lot of agencies just, they have a standard service fee that they set, whether it's $25, $50, you know, if you're booking with them, that is their fee. Or, you know, if it's just you've really worked your tail off on this booking and you make more commission, simply click on the commission button this is in VAX, so with any of our brands, and then you're going to see what the amount is. This is your commission. This is the net. So if you decide, no, these people ran me through the dryer, I got to add some more, you would simply type in here $100 or whatever it is that you want. And then all you do is set commission. This is the great thing. All it's going to do is adjust this growth. So your clients are not going to know that you added a $100 service fee. In VAX, all it does is simply adjust the gross commission, and then that is what shows on the quote that you sent them or printout or anything. So again, dealing with other tour operators, it always used to show it as a line item, and I hated that. So that's one thing awesome about VAX. It's just gonna, you can increase it by percentage. I would say 99% do it by dollar amount, and you can simply type it in, set commission, and that is that. Another awesome part about VAX, multiple destination bookings. So these are becoming more and more popular. This is great for, the one that comes to the mind, of course, the first is going to be Hawaii. Usually people going to Hawaii are going to do more multiple islands. Or Europe, same thing there. They might be doing more, you know, flying into one country and out of another. Where I'm seeing this used even more so is thinking in Florida or even on the East Coast in California. How many times do you have clients that want to fly, let's just say into Tampa or Fort Lauderdale and do a little beach time? But then, of course, they want to drive up to Orlando and do some Disney or Universal. You can do all of that in one reservation in VAX, which is incredible. You don't have to call and have somebody else piece it together. You put in which origin you want to fly into, how many nights you need in a hotel there, if you need a car rental, how many nights in your next destination, and where you want to fly out of. And it pieces together so nice. It sends it over in a perfect, good-looking quote that's easy for the client to read instead of you having to use X amount of other tour operators and trying to invoice all that. It's just crazy. VAX does this all for you. We are absolutely the best for using multiple destination bookings. In groups. Groups is truly, and this is growing and growing, they are the number one way to grow your business. Once you do a group and you do it well, all of those people who attended that group are now your new clients. So we offer two really great ways. We understand each group is a little different. So we offer Groups Your Way, which is really good for people who are coming from all over, some going 3 nights, 4 nights, 7 nights. That's where you're going to use Groups Your Way. Contracted groups are more of what we call the traditional groups, everyone going for 7 nights, everyone going out of the same origin, etc. So we offer both of these because, again, as I said, we basically know that all two groups are, nothing is dissimilar. We have our groups department itself. Last year alone, we did 96,000 group passengers, which is just incredible. That's almost 100,000 people we moved in group business. We have awesome relationships with the resorts, the DMCs we have in the destinations that really make this all possible. Now, our headquarters is up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but we have just picked up a new office in Bethpage, New York, where we just have another 50 group agents that are now able to help you guys. So our speed has picked up. Everything is really, really running so smoothly with groups. Again, we moved 100,000 people last year, so that is just really incredible. So just to kind of go into a little bit more about what Groups Your Way is. Again, as I mentioned, this is perfect for destination weddings, family reunions, girls' getaway, whichever. We've all had that bride who's come in and said, oh, I want to get married in Mexico. I'm going to have 100 people. But deep down inside, they're going to have more like 10, maybe 20, right? So instead of them committing and blocking 50 rooms at a resort, this is where we came up with Groups Your Way. It is for people, they can be coming from any origin. Some people can go 3 nights, some 4, some 7. Basically, some can do air and hotel, some hotel only. Basically, the only consistency they have to have is going to the same hotel over a 10-day period of time. What you're going to do is just email or call us and get a promo code. So that promo code you are going to make, every time you make a booking going into this group, you're going to use that promo code. The promo code is great for the client because it saves them up to $225 off a reservation. But then it's going to link them together as a group. So when you have Groups Your Way, they're not all locked in. You're not blocking any space. Some people can book today, some tomorrow, some 6 months from now. You're going to just use that Groups Your Way promo code, link them all together, get a discount, possibly get some different comps. The brides love this because, again, they are not signing a group contract. So they can say, hey, this is where we're going for our wedding. Call Michelle at Michelle's Travel, give them this promo code, and they'll know you're booking with our group. So again, it's a much, much more flexible way to book groups rather than having to sign a contract. The minimum, we just need 5 rooms. So, really, in this day and age, so many people are traveling with families, and then they tell another family, and next thing you know, you have 5 rooms. So you only need 5 rooms. You're going to get a promo code to use on each of those bookings, saving anywhere from $25 to $225 off the room. In our charter markets, you can earn comp air seats. So for most of our charter origins, if you have at least 20 seats on our charters, you're going to earn 1 free for your clients. And then there's often many hotel incentives. Riu Hotels is one of probably our most aggressive hotel that's part of this program, where the majority of the room they offer for every 6 passengers, 1 gets to go free. For during peak time, it's 1 for 11. But again, very, very great way to help grow your group, because you can tell them, all right, you guys already have 4 rooms. If you get 5 rooms, I'm going to get you a promo code where you could earn free seats and you could earn some comps or upgrades at the hotel. So again, it's a great way to help you guys grow your group business. Probably one of the biggest selling points with our Groups Your Way compared to some of our competitors is, again, we know that bride who says she's going to have so many people and she gets one of these promo codes and then ends up with 3 rooms. What I always recommend to do is you can add our promo code after a booking is made. So I always tell the groups, listen, once you get 5 rooms on the books, then we're going to get a promo code and we're going to go ahead and put it on those past bookings, and then you're going to get the savings. With a lot of other tour operators, you cannot add that code afterwards. So that is probably one of our strongest selling points of our Groups Your Way. So again, I would use it as a selling point to your clients saying, okay, we've got 3 rooms. You guys just need 2 more and we're going to get you a savings, maybe some comps, some upgrades, etc. One of the nice things is that, so that is on Funjet Vacations. That's where we started the Groups Your Way program. What's really exciting is that this year, well, I should say at the end of 2016, you are now able to use Groups Your Way on both Funjet and United Vacations. So the cool thing about this is, let's just say you still only need the 5 rooms, right? Let's just say 3 of your rooms are coming out of Chicago, which is a charter market, and you want to get those kids on the charters because that's where you guys make the most commission. But let's just say 2 of your rooms are coming from out on the East Coast where United is really strong, and United Vacations is a better option for them. No problem. You can now use that same promo code on the 3 Funjet bookings and the 2 United Vacations. It still makes 5 rooms. You still can get the code. The discounts will be different on different brands. And then on United Vacations, you will earn 1,000 bonus plus miles. And then you yourself can earn up to, your agents earn 1 free airline seat for every 10 bookings you have that have the travel protection included. So again, if you're doing a Groups Your Way with United Vacations and you book 20 reservations with the travel protection, you're going to get 2 airline tickets for yourself. So that's a great selling point. Not only are you guys going to get your clients some savings with the promo codes and bonus miles, but you know, it's nice to have some perks for yourself as well. So this is a great opportunity to use United Vacations for Groups Your Way. Okay, so just kind of to recap why Groups Your Way, they can be coming and going from, some from LA, some from New York, some from Texas, does not matter. They can be coming anywhere during a 10-day period. So some people can be going January 5th through the 10th, some could go the 6th through the 12th. They just have to be going to that same hotel over a 10-day period of time. Retroactively adding the promo code, again, we are the only tour operator or tour operators with Funjet and United Vacations where you can add that promo code after you have made the initial booking. If you find it cheaper somewhere else, we hope that's not the case, but we still can price match it. And again, it's only 5 rooms, and that really in this day and age with people traveling together as they are, multi-generational families, 5 rooms is really nothing. And then again, the newest is that it can be used on both Funjet and United Vacations. Okay, so if you've been in the industry a while, you may have not been aware of Groups Your Way, but you may have heard of our contracted or we call traditional groups. We call them traditional groups because this is what everyone's kind of used to in the past. This is where you need to have a minimum of 10 nights, 10 rooms. They need to be doing a similar itinerary. So this is where, you know, if they're all going 7 nights, we need to block the inventory and the seat inventory. So this is where like a lot of, I would say, corporate groups or where, you know, somebody's all paying for, one person's paying for all of it. Or if it is a family vacation and they're all coming from one area and they know everybody is going. Doing a contractor group I like because A, you don't have to worry about selling out of a hotel. You know, if you have 10 rooms blocked, you know you're going to have those 10 rooms. Same thing with seats. Say it's on our charter where, or any plane really, where they can sell out. Doing a contractor group, you're going to have that seat inventory already held. What's also nice is this, doing it this way, you're locking in the rate. So everybody is going to pay the same price for this. We have low deposit policies. So if it's hotel only, or if you're booking our charter packages, it's only a $50 per person deposit. So it's much more flexible policies. We can do some name changes if it's on charter. The cancellation and deposit policy is much more flexible than if you're using Groups Your Way. But again, you are committing to these rooms up front. So that's basically the difference. Again, because we are committing to these so far in advance, the group options, or I should say the group inclusions, are going to be much more lucrative at some of the hotels rather than using Groups Your Way. And again, the flexible payment options, this is just for deposits, and final payments are a little more flexible than if you are using our Groups Your Way. Okay, so again, you only need 10 rooms. We have that inventory blocked. You don't have to worry. Again, your bride and groom, if it's a smaller hotel, you're going to want to have them do contracted groups so they have no worries that that is going to sell out and then they are going to be out of luck, especially if that is a wedding. We don't want any of the bridal party missing out on it, which sadly has happened. Again, you are locking in that group space, so you're also locking in that rate. So that is one rate. Everybody does have to book at the same time, but they're all getting the same rate. And again, the deposit and cancellation policy is going to be a little more flexible than using our Groups Your Way. Okay, and I mentioned this at the beginning. This is, again, as a former agent, one of my favorite things. This is our agent incentive program. So we don't want you leaving any money on the table. If you are truly booking any of our brands, so Funjet, Blue Sky, United, Southwest Vacations, all you have to do is sign up for the card once at agentbonuscash.com. You don't have to have 4 separate credit cards. You don't have to sign up 4 different times. You go to agentbonuscash.com, select new user, and just fill out the information. And basically what it is this is a reloadable Visa debit card. So when you're selling different things, you're going to be earning extra cash for your booking. Again, it's all on one card, and you can use it anywhere that basically accepts Visa. So how do you know when you're earning? So hopefully you guys are familiar. This is basically what VAX looks like. So it always shows the hotels, the price. And in this section, you sometimes see all these different colored little boxes. I always say those boxes basically are different ways for you guys to earn extra money. The one we're referencing here is the yellow box. That's what you're going to want to look for. When you see that yellow box, let's just say your clients are looking at the Royal and Playa, you say, oh, there's bonus cash. That is basically saying if you sell that hotel, you're going to make some kind of extra cash on your card. You can just hover over it and it'll actually tell you the specific dollar amount. So whether it's $25, $50, sometimes $75 or $100 on rare occasions. More, I would say it's probably, on average, I would say it's anywhere from $20 to $50 per reservation. So that's some great money, especially if you're booking multiple reservations going all together. So hover over that. It's going to show you exactly what you'll be earning. After that reservation is paid in full, the following month, that deposit will go on your card. When you get your card, you can set up for notifications. So a ton of my agents have it set up for text messages. So anytime money goes on their card, they will get a text message saying $150 was put on your bonus cash card. Enjoy. And then they go shopping. So you can get it via email or text message if you want to know when they deposit money onto your card. So really some great ways to make extra money. What I love about this is you do not, once you have the card, you do not have to do anything. You don't have to track or register your bookings. It is all basically based and managed on your VAX login. That is all you have to do. If you want to know where our current bonus cash offers are, we have some really great ones. They do change every month. But if you're in VAX, you can simply or if you're in funjetagent.com, you can simply click, there's bonus cash offers right on the home page there, and then it'll bring up a grid that you can print or whichever way you want to do. I print it out on the first of every month, so when I'm on sales calls with my agents, I can let them know what they're making money on. But otherwise, just look for that yellow box. It will always tell you if you're making extra money and how much. All right, and then we have talked about our 500 Club. So Mark Travel 500 Club, again, it doesn't matter which of our brands you are booking, they all count towards 500 Club production. One of the biggest selling points is you do get a VIP service support desk. So you are not calling our general reservations. Hold times are, if anything, significantly less, maybe a few minutes during peak. But now we have a bronze silver desk and a gold platinum desk. And these are our top support specialists who have been doing it for years. So that is definitely one of the biggest selling points. Exclusive travel rewards, you earn free hotel stays as well as free hotel stays as well as free charter seats. If you are not in a charter market, you can earn a scheduled air bank that you can use on any scheduled air. We have 500 Club trips. So goal, you have to at least hit silver level, but then we do a silver 500 club trip, and then gold and platinum have another trip. Again, free charter and value seats. If you're out of a charter market, you can earn many of these, which is great to get you guys into destinations. We offer fam trips all over Mexico and the Caribbean. Actually, United Vacations did one to Paris this year. I did not make it on that one, unfortunately, but so all over, because again, the best way for you guys to sell is getting to these destinations, and we highly recognize that. So 500 Club always gets advance notice of our fam trips and the first pick of them. Discounted rates as well. So even if you don't have an earned seats, we can still give you discounted rates on our charter seats on select dates, which is somewhere you usually only pay the taxes of, well, for the discounted rates, about $199 to get on those flights. And then one that really agents like a lot is the recommended agency listing on our website. So if somebody is on funjet.com and they want to they can know of a travel agency in their area, they can simply click on find a travel agency, put in their zip code, and then all of our 500 Club agencies within that area are going to pull up. So again, basically for you guys, it's free marketing. So this is just some pictures for our reward trips. This year we did the silver trip was at the brand new Royalton Negril. It was only open for 29 days, and then we rolled in with a group of about 447 people. And then our gold platinum trip was at the Grand Fiesta Americana in Puerto Vallarta. This is a picture at the bottom that I love. We always do a give back program when we're on these trips. So whichever agents want to come with, we always get into the local community. This year we worked at an orphanage, and everyone brought different things for the schools, school books, games, coloring books, everything. And then we bring them in and work with the kids at the local school. So really an awesome way to kind of give back as well as experience some of the culture. So again, that is a selling point of becoming part of the 500 Club. All right, and then one of the last things I want to talk about is what we call creative connection. So it's basically perfect for anyone that needs help with marketing, doesn't have their own marketing department, isn't really familiar with how to create flyers or customizable pieces. We obviously would rather have you selling than trying to create a flyer. So basically what we've done is we've come up with this creative connection where we have truly already created hundreds of pieces, whether they're a sales flyer that you can send out to your clients, or if you're doing a bridal show and you want to put together a couple pieces and customize and highlight a certain hotels, we have literally thousands of different templates in here that you can go through. You can customize which hotels you want to be featuring. You can upload your logo of your agency on here. So it's got all of your information, just again, as much as customized as you want to be, but we have all the templates in here for you to use. So again, why recreate the wheel when we have it all done for you right in here? So sometimes you'll see a special and you're like, oh man, I really want to promote that to my clients. These are just a sample of some of our specials that we have uploaded these templates. As you see on this Funjet one in the middle, there it has all the information on there, but you'll see at the bottom, it's a room for your agency logo, your name, phone number, email, website, etc. So any sale that you see we have going on and you think that's perfect for your clients, you can log into Creative Connection and you can simply upload any of these, and it takes one step to upload your logo and put in your information, and then you could post it on social media. You could do an email blast, save it and do an email blast to all of your database. But again, for you to try and create all of this, it's very hard. We would rather have you selling. So we've basically done all this for you, especially if you need images. Again, as I mentioned, social media, or you want to promote a certain hotel. We have hundreds of hoteliers in here that is all of their pictures and copyrighted images that you can go in and use them on anything you need. So again, if you need help, you're just not I'm not that creative a person. So I love this. It's all done for me. I can pop my logo in and send it off. So great way for you guys to build your business without having to hire somebody, a marketing expert or anything like that. And then lastly, we really do feel we have the best of friends. So again, we've been in this industry over 40 years and we have built some amazing relationships. These are just a few of the hoteliers that we really work so closely with. We get exclusive offers with them. We have something called the Exclusive Collection. And what that is all of these partners have signed on with us to give some kind of added values that have been given to us to help you guys close sales due to our partnership. So you'll see them listed in VAX next to the hotel. It'll say Insider Circle. If you click on that, it'll tell you what that is. So some of them are private transfers, complimentary upgrades, private check-ins, different amenities in the rooms. But again, if you're competing against maybe an OTA and you're coming in close for price, look at these hotels, because again, if they're looking on an OTA, they may not be able to say, well, I can throw in, a private. You could even say, I can throw in a private transfer. Some of those private transfers are $50, $60 a person. So, and some of these hotels are giving those to us for free to help you guys close sales. So again, these are people we like to support because they support us so that we can support you guys. So again, these are kind of just a summary of some of our top partnerships, just to make you aware of who we might be getting these best perks and benefits from. And then that is it. So thank you guys for joining us. We're going to open it up, turn it back over to Sandy and open it up for some questions. But one thing I did want to first mention, I know that was a lot of information and we have 4 brands, so it can get a little confusing. If you have any questions though, again, I represent Wisconsin and the UP, but we have BDMs in every state now. We have over 30 of them. So if you don't know who your BDM is, the best way to find out is if you go to VAX Vacation Access and scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a link for the sales team. And if you click on that, it basically is a whole list of our sales team. It's spread out by geographic location, so you can look up your state. It's got our email address and phone number information in there as well. So please reach out to us. Our job is to help you guys grow your business. So that is what we do day in and day out. And we are here to help you guys. So again, I want to thank you for taking your time. We'll get to some questions and then we'll ask a question and do a little giveaway.
Thank you, Michelle. That was absolutely phenomenal information. That really, thank you so much for all of that great information. As you can imagine, we have a ton of questions. We're not going to have time to get to them all. I'll get to as many as I can, the ones that were asked the most often. And again, if we don't get to your question, or if you think of something after this webinar is over, as Michelle just said, you can go to VAX Vacation Access homepage and scroll down to the bottom to the link to the sales team and find the BDM in your area, and that person will be happy to answer your questions by email or by telephone. Michelle, the first question is kind of basic information for somebody who isn't that familiar with VAX Vacation Access. She wants to know, how does she sign on? Does she need to sign up with each individual company, or do you sign on in one fell swoop when you get onto VAX?
Yep. That's a great question. And you'll notice once you log into VAX, VAX is not just used by Mark Travel Brands. You'll see how many other tour operators and even cruise lines are listed on there now, because really people are seeing the power and seeing how easy it is for people to book on it. So you only need to register one time. If you do go to VAX, V-A-X, vacationaccess.com, right on the homepage, it asks you for your login. And if you don't have one, right underneath there, it shows a link that says first time user, register here. And again, you don't have to do it for each one of our brands. You just need to do it once and then pick which, it asks you to pick which brands that you'd like to be selling.
Okay, fantastic. You mentioned that some of the companies sell multiple destinations, like in Hawaii. One of our agents wants to know if you can come back to a different airport than the one from which you left.
You absolutely can. So yeah, using Funjet, United Vacations, or Funjet, Blue Sky, or United Vacations, you can go into you can fly out of Milwaukee, go into Florida, and then if you want to go to return to a different final destination, you can absolutely do that.
Okay, excellent. You mentioned a 5% air commission with United Vacations. Is that just international air, or is that domestic as well?
Good question. On United Vacation, it is just international. On Southwest vacations, they pay 3%, which is lower, but they pay it on international and domestic.
Okay, great. Are there affiliate links available for agents to put on their website so people can sign directly?
Absolutely, great question. So we do have, so let's say for Funjet, we have what we call a Go Funjet site or Go United Vacation site. If you go into VAX, there is something called the Supplier Showcase at the top. And if you hover over that, it lists all of our different brands. So if you want a Funjet link on your website, you would just click on Funjet, and then that brings you to a homepage. And there is a place on there that you can sign up for a Go Funjet site. If you can't find it, again, just reach out to your BDM. They're very easy. They're free. And if you have the link on your website and somebody makes a booking from it, basically the following day, you will receive an email saying, Mr. and Mrs. Smith booked on your website under reservation XYZ. You not only have full access to retrieve that and manage the booking and back, but you make your full commission. We do not dock commission at all. You make your full commission.
Okay, thank you. Somebody's asking a question about the all-in-one protection plan. Does it also cover the price of charter air if the client has to cancel?
It does. Our all-in-one travel protection actually covers even scheduled air. So if you have the all-in-one travel protection and it is a $5,000 package, you would, and it's on scheduled air, you truly would get $4,000, whatever the price is, less the price of the all-in-one travel protection.
Okay. We have a lot of questions about groups, so let's see if we can get to a few of those. Is it just double occupancy for groups, or do you have allowances for single and triple?
We absolutely, yep. If we're doing contracted groups, we give you the pricing for single, double, and triple occupancy. Just because most hotels don't offer more than that. But if you do need quad occupancy at a hotel and they offer it, we can get that as well. But you will get sent over a quote with all of that, so then you can pass that along to your client.
And can you contract a group for air only?
We can do charter air only, absolutely. Scheduled air only, we don't make any money on that, and we wouldn't pay commission on that. So wouldn't say we do that often. I don't know if we ever have. But charter air only, I have one group that goes to Cancun every year, and they have timeshares there. So they block a 20-person charter air group to go down there every year.
Oh, that's nice. That sounds like a great idea. We've had a few agents ask what happens if you get a contracted group for 15 rooms, but you don't get the 15 rooms. Can the group be moved to Groups Your Way, or is there another method you can use?
Yep, it all depends on the hotel. So each hotel kind of has different cancellation penalties and everything like that of when you can cancel, or release rooms without any penalty or anything like that. So again, that's going to be a little bit more specified on which hotel it is. But when you get your group contract, it'll list all of those different deadlines in there. So any kind of attrition rules or anything like that, it'll all be spelled out in black and white so that there's no surprises.
Okay, excellent. This is a different kind of question. If you get a wedding promo code, can a different travel agency use that code and also earn commission?
So that's a great question. And the answer is actually yes. Unfortunately, there is no way for us to make a promo code specific to one ARC. It's just, unfortunately, the technology doesn't allow that. So when I used to be an agent, I never gave the actual promo code out. I would tell the bride and groom, just have people contact me and say you're with your party, and I'll add the promo code. I had a bride and groom, make up a flyer, and they did put the promo code on there, and it did get in the hand. Some people like to use their own travel agent, so they could use that technically. So I wouldn't recommend putting it in black and white or giving it out. I would just say for them to call you for an exclusive promo code.
Okay, great. Does it depend on the vendor, or one of our agents wants to know if resort fees are included in the price that they pay up front, or does that get paid directly to the hotel?
So for, I would say most of all Mexico, Caribbean, any kind of resort fees are included. If say it's Vegas or Hawaii is probably the most popular. If they're, the resort fee cannot be, a lot of times it can't be payable ahead of time. It has to be paid upon check-in. So it will say in black and white what the resort fee is and everything. And actually, when it even prints on your documents, it says additional information under the hotel. That's where you can highlight and say, this is something that's additional.
Okay, several agents have asked if other charter origin cities are in the offing for these companies, cities such as Pittsburgh or New Orleans. Do you have any intel about that?
Not next year, I know. I know that we are actually playing with a few extra new origins this year that have not yet been released. I don't want to mention them because I haven't seen it in black and white yet. I can tell you Pittsburgh and New Orleans are not one of them, but especially with our growing relationship with Southwest and how much they're growing. Again, charter, you hear us say charter or value flights. They're kind of the same thing because in your eyes, that's where you guys make your most commission, lower deposits, etc. But value means we only have blocks of seats that we pre-purchase on all of those planes. And that is something that we're really starting to expand on. So again, out of Baltimore and Midway, we have blocks of seats on every one of those planes going to Mexico and the Caribbean. So if you're in a Southwest market, I just hold tight.
Okay.
We're trying.
We have time for just a couple of more questions, although we have a couple of dozen questions waiting here. So again, if we don't get to your question, please do get onto the Vacation Access homepage and scroll down to find the contact information for the business development manager in your particular area who will be happy to answer all the questions. Several agents wanted to know if groups count towards the 500 Club.
Absolutely. Honestly, anything you book with any of our 4 brands count towards 500 Club. If you are booking air only, so in Funjet, if you pick Funjet as your tour operator, we actually even sell scheduled air only, just air only. That actually counts towards 500 Club. A lot of people will use United Vacations and Southwest Vacations and do air and car packages to get that. Just because they're still bundling it, they're getting a discount on the airfare. So I have one agent who strictly uses United Vacations for his Europe air and just does it as an air and car package because it's sometimes cheaper than booking air only because they're getting a bundled rate. All counts towards 500 Club.
Okay, excellent. That's good news. And the last question again is about the protection plan, and our agents want to know if that protects their commission.
If they have the all-in-one travel protection, it protects up to $100 per room.
Okay, good answer. To all of our agents out there, Michelle will be seeing all of your questions. So again, contact your local BDM unless you're in Chicago, Wisconsin, or Michigan, in which case you can contact Michelle. All right, I'm going to clear my screen here a little bit so that we can get to the fantastic prize giveaway. And Michelle, I want to thank you in advance so much for this wonderful prize of a 3-night stay at the Rio Palace Punta Cana. Is that for 2 people or is that for...
Yep, it's double occupancy.
Okay, fantastic. So to our agents out there, this is how it's going to work. Michelle is going to ask a question, and it'll be about something that she discussed during this webinar. A couple of rules about the answer. Try not to telegraph the question because we won't be considering answers that come in while Michelle is still asking the question. So wait until Michelle finishes asking the question before you answer. And I will look at the answers. Now, if this is a multiple part answer, if it has 2 answers, for example, and you type in 3 things, that's going to be wrong, even though it may include the 2 right ones. So just type in the correct number of answers and the correct answer. And the other thing is that I will take the 5th correct answer I see on my screen. We will then pass your contact information over to Michelle, and she or someone on the Mark Travel team will get in touch with you with information about how to redeem this amazing prize. And Michelle, I take it the moderator can't redeem this prize.
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm sorry.
I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so whenever you're ready, Michelle, go ahead and ask the question. And again, to our agents, I'm only going to look at answers that come in when Michelle has completed asking her question. So go ahead and ask the question, Michelle.
All right. Well, good luck, everyone. And if you haven't been to that resort, it is absolutely on a breathtaking part of the beach. I love that whole beach area. So enjoy. All right. So the question is, we talked a lot about groups. So which two of our Mark Travel brands can you book Groups Your Way with? So which two of our Mark Travel brands can you use using a Groups Your Way promo code?
Okay, we have answers coming in. I'm looking for the
People
fifth.
coming in. Oh, you guys were listening. Good job.
Looking for the fifth correct answer. Just 1 second. Okay. We have a winner, the fifth correct answer, and this will be checked later to make sure that I'm seeing the right one. And let me just double check that again. Yep. Okay. Our prize winner of the 3-night stay at Riu Palace, Punta Cana is Mary Zadrozny. I hope I'm saying that right. Mary Zadrozny, congratulations. You are the prize winner of this fabulous 3-night stay. So we are going to be passing your information over to Michelle after this webinar, and she or someone on the team will be getting in touch with you about how to claim your prize. Michelle, this has been absolutely fantastic. Oh, and the correct answer was Funjet and United.
Yep.
Funjet and United.
Congratulations, Mary.
Congratulations, Mary, and everyone really for listening so well. We've had many, many correct answers come in. I'm really impressed. Our host today has been the Mark Travel Corporation, and our speaker has been Michelle Payette, Business Development Manager for the states of Michigan and Wisconsin and the city of Chicago. Michelle, again, thank you. This was absolutely phenomenal.
Great. No, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your help, Sandy. And again, if you guys need anything, please reach out to your local BDM. We are happy to hear you, happy to help you with anything, and I appreciate you taking the time to join the webinar.
Thank you so much. And to our agents, I'll add my thank you for taking time out of your busy day to join us. I know you got a lot out of this because Michelle had so much information to give to all of us. So thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Have a great week. Thank you.